Hello. My name is Adam, and I am absolutely thrilled to be here today. But I am going to take a moment and share a bit about myself because you are going to be hearing from me quite a bit over the next hour, so I want you to know a little bit about who I am. So I'm in a music group called AJR, and if you're not familiar with our music, don't worry about it. Feel free to listen to our music after the session is over today. And you might think it's weird that a musician is hosting this next session on climate, but here are a few reasons why, at least I think it makes sense. I just finished my PhD in the relationship between sustainable development and international human rights law. I am thank you. I am a UN Development Program advocate for sustainable development. I am the executive director of Sustainable Partners, Inc., a nonprofit organization based in the US. I host a podcast called Planet Reimagined, and I am a New Yorker. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but I'm a New Yorker. So, if you were being kind, you might call me a polymath, and if you were being unkind, you might think that I don't know how to focus on any one thing. And maybe it's a little bit true, but I care about so many different things at the same time, and for my own mental well-being, I like doing many things at the same time, and so we're going to hear a little bit about all of the things that I'm passionate about over the next hour. So, all of the things that I just mentioned that I do, there's a ton of interconnectivity, and it's exactly the same for the global goals, the Sustainable Development Goals, what we've been talking about for the last hour and what we're going to be talking about for the rest of the day. For now, for this next hour, we're going to be focusing on one of the goals, and it not only impacts every single other goal, which increasingly collides with our daily lives, it is vitally important to the survival of our species and all species on this planet. And that is Goal 13, which is climate action. And we are going to focus on that, like I said, for the next hour. Right now, as we just heard, we are in a dire emergency. But it's not a situation that is devoid of hope. Far from it. And we're about to meet some incredible people and change makers over the next hour that are focused on turning the climate crisis into real, tangible action. And as we just saw, we really do know what needs to happen. It's not a mystery. We have to, 1, limit global heating to 1.5 degrees Celsius, and to do this, we have to cut carbon pollution and pollution from other greenhouse gases to get to a net zero world by 2050. Number 2, we need to invest in renewable energy, no more coal, and no new fossil fuel investments. Number 3, support and fund climate action in developing countries. And number 4, of course, stop the destruction of nature. Now, in the words of indigenous activist Hindu Ibrahim from COP26, we have the map, we know where we're going, and we know how to drive, so give us the keys. And of course, she was talking about an electric vehicle. So, let's get started and hear from a brilliantly innovative initiative, which is harnessing the power of ideas, solutions, and actions, helping to progress Goal 13 as well as many others. Interconnectivity. You have to love it. So, Solar Mamas are part of Expo's global best practice program and also featured in the Opportunity Pavilion as part of the interactive exhibition journey Mission Possible, which sums them up perfectly. Please welcome Sue Stevenson from Barefoot College International to tell us what Solar Mamas are all about.